Hello everyone and welcome to the Parent Access module, also known as PAM tutorial. My name is Trent Rubin and I'll be taking you through the tutorial today, and the purpose of this tutorial is for parents of students at Geelong Lutheran College and for them to be able to keep track of their child's learning progress. Right, first thing you want to do is to log into pam.glc.vic.edu.au. Then, using your unique username and password, you will then be able to sign in. So let's go straight in. So this is your home screen, and if you're new to Simon and you've just been given your username and password, you may want to go to the My Settings section first and just change your password to something you will be able to remember. Alternatively, if you do lose your password and forget, you can contact the school to retrieve that. So here we've got a list of events on the right of things that are coming up that teachers have added, or just events that are noteworthy on the calendar. On the left here we have a list here of your children enrolled at the school, and then down the bottom here we have some links. So let's click on one of these buttons that are popping up. So we've got here in red 6 overdue tasks, which is pretty self-explanatory, and on the left here we have 13 active tasks. So let's click on the overdue tasks, and it takes us to an overview screen of all the learning tasks that are set for your child at the moment that aren't due yet. So as you can see, there are a task here from every subject that your child is enrolled in, and we can try and click on one and see what comes up. So here's one, Week 5 Oxidation and Reduction Discussion. This is from Science. There's a description here of the task of what the student needs to do and a due date. And as you can see, this one's not due yet. Here's another one that is highlighted in green, which the student here has submitted it, but it's not past the due date yet, so the student has submitted that one early. So if we keep scrolling down, we can see a list of the classes that the student is enrolled in, and next to those classes you can see in the brackets that there are different task sets. So there's 6 tasks set in Science, so let's look in there, scroll down and see what there is to see. So we have here a journal reflection which was due on the 12th of February, and the student has been marked on that one and they received satisfactory feedback. So there is an option here to view the submission of the student. So you can see whether that was a file uploaded, a Word document or an audio, whatever the task might have been that they needed to submit, you can see that there. Also, there's a spot here for feedback. The teacher here hasn't provided any written feedback. However, there is a box here for you to actually add some feedback about the task, and that will then be viewable to the student and the teacher as well. So there's an option there for you, the parent, to be involved in the learning processes of your children. Now, home learning tasks, let's click on this one and see if there's any feedback. So there you go, some feedback, and there is a file there that if you click on that one it will download and you'll be able to see what your child has submitted in response to that task. And here we have some feedback from the teacher, and also a spot there for the parent to submit some feedback as well on the task to further be involved. So that are tasks. So here we have one that's some that are yet to be submitted, and perhaps these ones are overdue. Alright, so same thing, you can click on other subjects. You'll be able to see indications of what the task was about, and the results that the student got on that task. So see, we got a very high for that one. Alright, so let's scroll back up. Now, I'd encourage you to log on really and have a go yourself, because that's the best way to learn how to use the Parent Access module, for you to log on and really see its capabilities and test them out. But for now we're going to go to a next section, so we'll go back to the home page so we don't get too lost. and we'll click back on a student. So you click on the student's name, we'll go back to the same one. As you can see, there are several tabs here on the left: personal details, student timetable, assessment reports, and learning areas. Now, personal details are pretty self-explanatory: names, birth dates, etc. Student timetables, you're actually able to click on your child's timetable to see in what periods of the day they would have that certain class and what it is they're doing. Next tab. Oh, sorry, before I go back, you're also able to see the names of the teachers of that class as well. If you have a look there. Assessment reports. Now, when our reports are released in Term 1, the Term 1 progress reports, or the end of semester summary reports, you need to go to this section to view these. These will be kept in here as a running record over the years, so if your child is in here from a very young age to an older age, each report will be stored in this section. You'll be able to view and track those reports. So if you clicked on any one of these, they would download and you'll be able to view them and read all of the feedback that has been given in those reports. I should mention there's a tab here to also select other names of other students that you might want to, that are in this, that you have enrolled in your family at the school. Alright, so that's it, really. Once again, just jump on yourself, log in, have a go, explore, investigate, inquire, become more familiar with the program. It really is a great program for you to become involved and to instantly see the progress that your child is making in their education. Thanks everyone for listening. I hope you got a lot out of it today and that we achieved our aim of becoming more familiar with the program and being able to use it. My name's Trent Rubin. Thanks again. God bless.